It's another beautiful day here in the city, and as always I am excited to open a window for you into my city. This is Window on Abuja, and I am Maimuna Ummi Ibrahim. Here in Abuja, there are a cluster of people who create things that we use every single day. And these people use their hands and their skills to create these items. We had a chat with some of them. Here is how it went down.
Economic challenges faced globally is also felt in Nigeria. This reality has individuals looking inward to source out what they can do to survive and thrive. The increasing bottleneck at the proverbial white collar jobs has led people looking towards the often disregarded blue collar options. This is where handwork comes in handy. Handwork allows you to navigate a world of economic complexities by creating an avenue by which you can learn through different ways, like apprenticeship, teaching yourself, having a natural ability, among others. Though Abuja is often referred to as a civil service city, artisans, workmen, workwomen, small business owners are also an industry to be reckoned with. Off a busy highway in the Jabi district are some unassuming structures. That is the Jabi Art Market, which provides access to people plying their workmanship. It is also a place where knowledge is impacted. We came across an artist, Matthew James, a student of the Federal Polytechnic Nasarawa, who is currently undergoing an apprenticeship.
I've been practicing, let me just say I've been practicing for 4 months now because there's no money to start up on my own. So I'm a student of Nasarawa Polytechnic, Federal Polytechnic Nasarawa. So we used to go for service 4 months. So this is where I came for my service. But I'm already two. So I'm just here to do one or two works. Those who are interested in going forward, like when you bring your head down, let them teach you. You will learn a lot. So there's no need for you to raise your shoulder up that I can do this thing, I can do this thing. No, just have to bring your head down so that they will teach you and then you learn.
With his wide smile is a weaver who has decided to follow in the steps of his father, who is also an artisan.
Now I'm waiting like 1 year to here and learning this work. So I proud of this work because I'm doing something to this work. I know I'm not go ask my father to give money. Do everything for my own money. Yeah, work hand is good. It's good work because anytime money is coming, or if you know see money today, tomorrow you can see money. No, because no, it's not anytime you can see money, but this one is good work. Handwork is good work.
The chisel and wood chips flying was the sound and sight we met at the workshop of the brilliant woodcarver and sculptor Christopher, who believes that in the right environment, he would have had a major advantage to advancing his career.
Well, it's pushing well, but the point is that sometimes, uh, pushing is going well a little bit. Sometimes you'll be happy, sometimes you'll not be happy because of, hard work or something like that. That's what I'm saying. If I'm financially okay, when my clients come and then buy my work, I become more happy more than anything. That may I put more talent. That may I bring out more great peace. No, the environment not okay. Because we're in the street, we've been here for years. And the government knows about everything. We see those every day. They are coming here. All their visitors that used to come from foreign countries come to visit them, like all these presidents, come to see Nigerian presidents and all these ambassadors and others. All of them used to come here and see. Then brought them down here, come here and buy some goods for them, buy some stuff for them and give them as a gift. And then find out they were here. So I don't know the problem why they keep promise.
With all the beauty that they create, The environment does not reflect the quality of work being churned out. Neither does it fit the diverse customers that troop in there for their interiors or souvenirs for their distant travels.
We're here since more than 14, 15 years. Our major problem is about the permanent site. We went to many offices, they promised, but they never fulfill the promise. If government can help us to give a permanent site, we're happy. We are many here, we're up to 200. So from all parts of this country, from south, from west, even from African countries, people has to bring goods. Our customer and client didn't like this environment at all. Because this is only art market in Abuja here. So they complain, but we don't have alternative. We can't go to plaza. The one government could bring structure for us to look like a village art market.
I come here often. They have interesting variety of artistic things, unique and authentic. Really creative, very, very creative. Whenever you come, you meet, you see new things, you see interesting things. They have a way of turning around basic or simple things into interesting items that are useful, or for me that I love art, you use it to decorate places around. I have a park in Gariki. I actually bought these things. We are going to use it to block off some spaces. So many ways that you can use their items. It's disheartening to realize that nobody has noticed the potential in this place. Whenever you come here, this is a huge tourist location. You meet so many people from outside Nigeria, and the way they truly appreciate and love what these people do. While here in Nigeria, within us here in Abuja, nobody considers them important enough to even make the place presentable enough, to make it attractive enough. This is a gold mine. In other places, this is somewhere that would have been advertised in our airports, in our airlines. This is a place that even you as a Nigerian, if you come here, you can spend 5 hours here and you are not tired. So when the foreigners come here, you see them, they are all over, they are overwhelmed. Something needs to be done.
I feel it's a diamond in the dust. So yeah, people should patronize it more. We should learn to appreciate our art, our own African art. It's strange. I find it very odd to look down at anyone that does handwork, because I believe the art in using things to do, in doing things with your hand, the craft as a whole, is extremely important and it's rare to find, and it's in high demand, and it's not cheap. It takes a lot of time, and a human being's time is not cheap.
Comrade Promise Arunde, a member of the Federation of Tourism Association of Nigeria, who is also an artisan, enlightens us on some of the economic importance of the crafts.
The importance are enormous, very, very. But when you look at the made in Nigeria goods today, and we talk about craft, the interior designs that we are looking at in most houses today, most of them that we bring from outside the country, you cannot compare them in terms of durability. You cannot compare them in cost, because you buy from them, you export, you clear from the pot, and before you value it with the amount that it will be the total cost, it's not too high. In Nigeria, if today we want to look inwardly, to go into self-sufficiency, let's be creating our works, let's be using it ourselves, I think it's going to boost the economy. And moreover, the government will have a lot of tax from it, because there is no expatriate or foreigners that will come into this country. I would not like to go home with one or two creative arts, because they won't buy trousers, they won't buy TV, they won't buy fan, they won't buy any of this thing, because they have better and good standard outside there. So if they want to buy, it's creative works they want to have, something that they don't have an idea of, they've not seen before. So buying it is going to create VAT for government. Going out of it, they are going to have a clearance for it. So government will generate revenue from that as well.
Area 1 in Abuja is known for being a major transportation connection point, but it is also where handwork traders abound. in their little corners doing their businesses. These artisans can be found in clusters all the way to Area 10, all connected by the ever-busy Moshood Abiola Way. Umar Ubandoma has been making shoes for a long time.
Been doing this work for more than 40, 60 years. When I was young, because I learned it from my father. So I have been using this, I have been doing this work for long. Yes. Those government children, they have been coming here to learn from us, both boys and ladies. This shoemaker, because if you watch all these online shoemaker, they are not practical shoemaker. They only come to us and we did to them, then they will take it to the all this machine within the town and selling for them. They will just request, we mainly request from them. They will come here and give us the sample. Like for example, any sample you give to me, I will do it for you. Look at this shoe in my hand here. This is right. I'm turning right to left to right. One leg, look at it. It's right. The person by. So I'm turning right to left right. So it's my handwork, because under this business, under this handwork, I train my children up to the university level, as you see me here. So this business is very good for, especially our children now, because some of our children doesn't want to do handwork. Our handwork is very good for we to continue do it because it's good. I have family, I build my small house, living inside, and I'm sure it's okay, it's good. Not everybody will be a government workers. Exactly. So at least I know that.
How long have you been doing this business, sir?
In fact, I started this business in around 96.
It's over 25 years now. Okay. Is it profitable?
Yes, of course, it's profitable.
Okay. You're getting good income from it.
Yeah, that is why we are doing it. If it is not profitable, we cannot
Do it.
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Are people willing to learn, sir?
Yes, people, in fact, even graduates are tripping in because they are making good thing out of it. You see these big plazas and all that. The people doesn't even patronize us as much because they deal with these big people. Then you understand. But we are still getting our own. Normal.
Music is also an art form that can be learned. Here is Jay Sachs, a musician here in the capital city.
In my family, we have a lot of musicians. Like my dad plays the pipe organ, so I think it's from my dad I get this gift from, and from God. So I fell in love with saxophone because saxophone can stand on its own. Like for instance, I just play it now. I don't need any accompaniment. I don't need the keyboard. I don't need the drums. So I fell in love with it when I watch Kenny G, the way he plays the saxophone. The likes of Kekwalom, to mention some of them. Okay. So saxophone to me is something I fell in love with.
What I would just tell the youth out there is you should maximize your potentials. Everybody has this potential in us. It's not yet for us to discover that potential. We have the gift, we have the potential. And if you can discover that your potential, it's going to be your selling point. People will sort for you, nations will sort for you, government will sort for you. So by the grace of God, I play the sax. I know that a lot of people have invited me to a lot of functions, a lot of events. So I will just say to the youth, don't be a lazy youth. Maximize your potential and your gift.
With the wise words of Abdul Kadir the tailor, everyone has their own. And if you do intend to pick up a handwork, here are 5 industry related lucrative handworks across major cities in Nigeria, including Abuja.
How good are you with your hands? Well, if I might say so, I am a pretty good baker. So I have handwork. Well, let's take it to the streets of the FCT to find out what their own version of handwork is.
For me, I know how to make hair. Yes, yes. I know.
I'm an architect by profession, by practice. So and it's more of a vocal training where it's a skillful, it's a one-on-one determination.
Because I have other jobs that take my time. So there is no time for me to pick other stuff like handwork.
They're not supposed to depend on salary. And if you know how to do something with your hand that you can draw, you can do makeup, can make hair, it's actually helps. And sometimes, in short, most times, handwork gives more benefit, like can give you more money than salary are even earning to.
The benefit of handwork is that it can bring in additional finances. At any time, any moment, you are exposing to financial income coming from the result of your professional attention or maybe your services, which is an additional income to somebody who is fully engaged somewhere.
Handwork, it's very nice because one, you don't have someone bossing over you. And you are the boss of your own. And then you might, at doing handwork, you have time to rest. You have time to okay, I don't want to go to my place of work now. I want to relax. But when you're doing office work, you know you don't have that time. When they say ASAP, you're there.
I hope you've enjoyed today's episode looking into our window of what Abuja has to offer for all of us. And I hope it means you will appreciate the people that work very, very hard to bring us things that help make our lives even easier. Well, I'm sure that I have inspired you in one or two ways to do something with your lives, to find out if you can work with your hands as well. And I hope you will join me on another wonderful episode, interesting episode of Window on Abuja next week. As always, I am Maimuna Ummi Ibrahim.